Do subscribe to Ekeeda channel and press bell icon to get updates about latest engineering, HSC and IIT JEE main and advanced videos.
Hello friends, in the last lecture we have studied the second law of thermodynamics, and now we are going to study that what is enthalpy. So let us learn what is the definition of it, and let us learn the terms that are been involved in enthalpy. So now talking about enthalpy. So enthalpy of is Enthalpy of a system may be defined as the sum of internal energy of the system and the energy that arises due to pressure and volume. So this indicates what? Means this is a sum up of two kind of energy, that is internal energy and the energy which is performed by pressure and work, that is pressure and volume, that is work. So now talking about enthalpy is being denoted by H, and for that it has been expressed as, the enthalpy can be mathematically expressed as H is equals to U plus P into V. So as according to the definition also, we have got to know that enthalpy is nothing but the sum up of the internal energy of a system plus the pressure and volume kind of energy, that is nothing but the work, that we are going to do the derivation of it also in the next lecture. So enthalpy represents the total heat content of a system, means actually how much amount of heat content is being present in the system, that is known as enthalpy. Because we have initially got to know that what is actually internal energy. Internal energy is all the sum up of all the kind of energy that has been present in the system, but enthalpy is internal energy as well as the pressure and volume kind of energy, that is it talks about the total heat content of a system, that is nothing known as enthalpy. And the absorption of heat by a system increases the enthalpy, that is true, because if we increase the heat of a particular system, then it is but obvious that the internal energy will also increase, and if internal energy increases, as well as there would be more change in the volume, so there would be more change in the enthalpy also, and that kind of change will be positive, because as if we increase the heat, again the enthalpy will be increased. So therefore this clearly indicates that during the absorption of heat by a system, it increases the enthalpy of that particular system. It's very much clear to understand. But as we have did earlier also, that internal energy and some other functions like work and heat, they were related to be somewhere path function or either state functions. So similarly we are now going to talk about what would be the function, or in which category, that is in path function or in the state function, does the enthalpy belongs to. So let us do this thing also. So it has been clear that enthalpy is nothing but a state function. How? Let me explain that. Like internal energy, as we know, internal energy of every substance has a definite value of the enthalpy in a particular state. So enthalpy is the one energy, a kind of energy that has been for a particular state or of a particular system. So if that changes, again there would be change in the internal energy, as well as there would be overall change in the enthalpy of a particular system. So the absolute value of the enthalpy again cannot be determined the same way we cannot determine the absolute value of the internal energy of a system, but yes, we could determine the change in internal energy, as well as now in this case also we could easily determine what would be the change in the overall enthalpy of a particular process or of a particular system. So the change in the enthalpy may be expressed as delta H is equals to HB minus HA. This HB and this HA is the same thing that we have did an example of internal energy, as well as in that what we have calculated it as when a system moves from an initial state of A to a final state of B and again come back to the same state, that where we could see that even though they are performing or they are moving through different paths, but the original existence is because of their final state and the initial state. So this clearly indicates, since the internal energy is also dependent on the initial state as well as on the final state, and that makes the internal energy to be the state function. So similar to that, the enthalpy is also a kind of state function that depends on the final state as well as on the initial state, which clearly indicates that enthalpy is a state function. So now this clearly indicates that when the difference is related to the initial state as well as on the final state, and here we could see that delta H is equals to HB minus HA, that is the final state of the enthalpy minus the initial state of enthalpy. So this indicates that it doesn't depend on the path, but yes, it depends on the state of the system. So that's the reason enthalpy is again said to be a state function, just like the internal energy. So I hope, friends, thank you for watching this video. I hope, friends, you have liked this video and you will share this video with your friends also. So share this video with your friends, and yes, don't forget to subscribe Ekeeda channel. Thank you so much.